Yeah. Hey.
Good morning, AIA Chicago Instagram followers. My name is Kyle Lewarchick, and I'm a sophomore at USC on the swimming and diving team. And today I'm going to walk you guys through 2 Corinthians 12, verses 7 through 10. But before I dive into reading the passage, I want to share why I selected this particular passage. And for me, I selected this passage because I feel like it's really applicable to being a student athlete, because there's definitely days where I'm exhausted and I'm just super tired and not motivated, and I don't want to go to class or I don't want to go to practice. And I oftentimes see myself trying to pull energy and strength from myself, but the Bible says that we shouldn't be doing that, and so I'm really excited to share what it says. So to keep me from becoming conceited because of the surpassing greatness of the revelations, a thorn was given me in the flesh, a messenger of Satan to harass me, to keep me from becoming conceited. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord about this, that it should leave me. But he said to me, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. For the sake of Christ, then, I am content with my weakness, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities. For when I am weak, then I am strong." So after reading this, came up with kind of 3 main points to pull from this passage. And the first one is that weakness can actually be a great thing in your life when you lean on God and on Christ for power. And so in the passage, we don't exactly know what the thorn in Paul's flesh is, but we can see God's power shine through Paul's weakness. And so I want to relate that to now, and I feel like oftentimes it can be frowned upon by our teammates or coaches or just society for showing that we're exhausted and that we're weak and that we're human. But what we should do is we should turn to God and away from others' approval and boast gladly in our weakness. The second point is human beings' strength and power is limited and finite, while God's strength is unlimited and infinite. And so we should and we can lean and depend on him for strength and power. The last point is the ending paradox here, where it says, "For when I am weak, then I am strong." The more you are weak, the more you depend on God, and the more you depend on God, the stronger you get. And I think that was the key takeaway for me, because at first when I read this, I was like, how can you be weak and strong at the same point? But it's more so saying that when you're weak, if you continually lean on God, then he will provide for you, because he's so powerful and he will provide for us in our lives. And I just thank you guys so much for listening to me today, and hope that you have an awesome Thursday and continue to keep up watching AIA Chicago.